The Stern Readers appear in Soul Society. Asnod appears before Renji and Byakuya joins in as well. Byakuya and everyone else didn't wait for Mayuri's research and believed that the Quincy's have the ability to seal their Bankai. So, each faced with their own Stern Reader counterpart. Byakuya, Soifon, Komamaru, Toshiro activates their Bankai and it got stolen using the medallion that the Quincy's have, or the Vandenwyk have. However, apart from the power being stolen, it is shown that Toshiro can no longer hear Hyorinmaru's voice, the voice of his son Pakuto. So at this point, they have no connection with their swords, and from what I've seen, they also can't use their son Pakuto's Shikai ability once their Bankai is stolen. They were then informed that Ichigo is coming to Soul Society and that his Bankai can't be stolen. At Weko Mundo, Urahara dealt a severe blow to Kyuga OP and opened the door to Soul Society to send Ichigo there. An arrow suddenly struck Urahara once Ichigo was already in the portal, and we see both Sado and Inoue almost dead, bleeding from the holes in their bodies because of Kyuga OP's attacks. OP then shoots an arrow at Ichigo, but it didn't hurt him. He then reveals that he was given the letter J for jail by the leader of the Vandenwyk. With this, he claims that the jail he created is impenetrable. Ichigo lashes out with Getsuga Tenshos, but it has no effect on the jail. Back in Soul Society, Asnod explains his power, the letter F, for fear, which was given to him by the leader of the Vandenwyk. With the way that he describes it, it is not simply fear, as Byakuya soon found out. It is absolute, unwavering paranoia. Byakuya fights it off at first using his natural motivation and instinct to win, to protect Rukia, but he later succumbs to it, with the image of Rukia in his mind turning into a skull and dying of a horrible death. As Asnod gets the better of him and he activates Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, that's right, Asnod uses Byakuya's Bankai, and for the first time, Byakuya faces the sheer power of Senbon Sakura. Needless to say, Byakuya gets decimated by Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, with the petals going through him not once, but twice, up until he gets thrown into a wall, bleeding. We suddenly see Kenpachi delivering 3 dead Stern Ritters to the leader of the Vandenwyk and 1 Stern Ritter that was accompanied. Of course, Kenpachi attacks the leader of the Vandenwyk and the leader defended himself. Then we moved on to Yamamoto appearing before Driscoll, Stern Ritter O, for overkill, who basically levels up the more he kills. Basically a gamer. He is also the one who stole Chojiro Kosakibe's lightning-based Bankai and used it against Yamamoto. But with one swing, Yamamoto's flaming Zanpakuto, Ryujin Jakal, burns Driscoll into ash. He then makes a promise and flies off like a meteor, telling everyone that he will kill all of the Vandenwyk and protect Soul Society. The entire Gotei 13 felt Yamamoto's spiritual pressure, and it gave them back their courage to keep fighting. The animation is just getting better and better with each and every episode. Episodes 4 and 5 are very good, and my favorite scene really is Byakuya facing Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. That's just incredible. I've never thought about one of the captains facing their own Bankai, their own power. How many times do we actually get to see that where a character in an anime that we watch faces their own unique ability and gets overpowered by it? I also like the imagery that where they showed when Byakuya was experiencing fear from Asnod's reishi spikes or needles, that he was also remembering all the fights that he's had, and that he was always afraid of losing, and he just overcame it basically by fighting. But that is, of course, nonsense to Asnod, whose powers beyond regular fear of dying, of fighting. That's why I said it's really more of paranoia. It is not logical. The way that Asnot describes it is that there is no out for this fear. There is only acceptance. Acceptance, it's absolute. You cannot deny the fear that he instills in you because as long as you live, basically you have something to fear. You have something you don't want to lose, whether whether it's your own life or someone else's or some other things. I also really love the imagery where um remember Yakuya's fight with Renji when Renji was trying to stop Yakuya from killing Rukia, or at least aiding in killing Rukia. Yakuya gets to experience that fall that Renji had against Senbon's Kurakagyoshi, and that was just that's really a great callback and really haunted, a very haunting scene. I actually didn't expect Kenpachi to be able to defeat three Stern Ritters. I expected maybe one or two, but three, that's very impressive. And since Kenpachi never actually knew his Bankai nor his Shikai, he is actually at an advantage here. They can't seal his back because he just uses his own natural spiritual pressure without the aid of his son Pakuto. In terms of Urahara getting shot in the back, that was sort of a plot convenience in my opinion. He said that he dealt a sort of a fatal blow to OP, but that wasn't really a killing blow. It's like he knew that he just wanted to incapacitate OP to maybe study him, but that's really stupid. He should have just outright killed him given what he could do. He did see that OP can absorb reishi from living things, from other people. Anyway, they get saved by an unknown person that hopefully we'll see in the next episode.